Budget-Wise Weddings, and this is your monthly budget wedding flower fix. So this month I focused on a centerpiece that was just over $10, extremely reasonable. I used materials that were just from a grocery store and a craft store, and I always recommend going to a farmer's market for flowers if you can. It's a little cheaper. But I started out with a little mirror from a craft store, a circular mirror. It was $1, and it does a really nice job of reflecting color and making the centerpiece appear a little larger. Next, I got this vase. It was $5. It's about 3.5 inches in diameter, 8 inches tall. It's a really good size for about an 8-person table. If you go online and buy in bulk, you could probably get vases like this around $4 a piece. And so I went to the grocery store to get these flowers, which are called gladiolus. They're really nice because they're tall and majestic on their own. They don't require a whole lot of other accents. And so I just took 2 of them, butted them up against each other. I just rubber banded them, put them in the center of the vase, and then I accented them with water and lemons. So I just chopped up 4 lemons, put them in, held these in the center, and then poured water in. And the last thing I did was I got a roll of ribbon for around $10. It's going to cover every single centerpiece, every bouquet, everything. So it ends up being, like 50 cents a table for a piece of ribbon that just does a nice job of bordering the top of the centerpiece. And so I'm going to place this on top of the mirror, and I used gladiolus petals that were left over to just kind of expand the centerpiece a little bit by scattering them. You could go online and buy silk rose petals, a big bag of them for about $15. It'll cover everything, every table and all of your accents. So this was just over $10 for this centerpiece, which is extremely reasonable. Then I decided to go ahead and make a bouquet with some leftover gladiolus stalks, because gladiolus is just so amazingly cheap. It's $4 for a bundle of 8 stems. So it ends up, when you butt 2 of these next to each other, it's $1 for all these flowers. And then I just got some fern. Fern's very cheap, and it's a nice greenery accent. I got an entire bunch of fern. It was about 6 stems for $1. So it's not even 50 cents per bouquet. And then I used ribbon, the same ribbon that I got from that large roll. So really, when you put this together, it's about $2 for this bouquet. And you can make it nicer for the bridal bouquet by adding more stems of gladiolus. You could do 4. That would be a good number to make the bridal bouquet stand out a little bit more. And you could also change the color, like you could do white for the bride, add some extra greenery, and you've still got like less than a $10 bouquet. And I think it looks really nice. It doesn't look like a $10 bouquet. So all in all, if you've got 4 or 5 bridesmaids and your bridal bouquet, you're still looking at less than $30 for all of your bouquets. So that's this month's monthly budget wedding flower fix. Stay tuned next month, and we'll talk about another centerpiece or bouquet.